for those that don't know, this is Trap Car. This is my 98 Honda Accord, aka CG5, and this thing is H23A swap. And those that been following the channel can tell you that I've had this car the longest out of any of my cars that I own. So this thing I probably had around 8 years, 9 years. I believe I got this thing shortly after I met Nisha, and we're coming up on 10 years this year. So I've had this thing for a long time, boys. And she has been through trial and tribulation. She's had ups and downs. It's had issues. We fixed issues. And guys, I could really make a video on the shit that we've been through with this car if you don't know already. But hopefully in today's video we can switch out this shifter that's in here. It is the hybrid racing one, but it just does not work for this car at all. And I'm sure someone is gonna tell y'all that these work great, and maybe it does. Maybe I just don't know how to adjust to get the adequate shifting. I don't know. All I can say, guys, is ever since I put this thing in this car, I cannot no lift this car anymore at all. I know a bunch of folks want to see me boost this thing, but the simple fact is, guys, like, this is definitely one of my better running cars. Like, I literally, it's not on E85, it's on pump 93, so I literally can let this thing sit for months at a time. As long as I leave that battery post off, when I put that post back on, this thing's gonna fire right back up. And I don't really wanna jeopardize that by boosting it or messing with anything really engine-wise right now. I also thought about doing like some cams, maybe like stage 1 cams, just something with a little bit more lift and duration. Try to see if we can squeeze maybe 230, 240 out of it, something slight. But again, that's just to be determined, guys. Right now, I don't want to do anything to jeopardize this motor. So that being said, the only thing we really need to do right now is get this damn hybrid racing shifter out and get the stock Prelude one that I had in here back in here. We need to definitely go ahead and fix this. Now, if y'all watched the last video, you would know that this door is kind of tweaked. And somebody told me that I can tug on it.
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Hey, yo, what the?
I mean, dude, look at the difference now. I should have got it before. I swear I should have got it before. But I might go back and find the footage from when we was at the gas station, but you can see these two are damn close, bro. That's looking night and day better. So yeah, that definitely worked. Appreciate everyone that commented for me to try that. It was a couple people, like 2 or 3. I think we're good, guys. The only way we're gonna find out is when I take it back to the car wash, or probably when I drive it, because I'll hear the whistling of the leaking. But see, this side is Gucci. It was just that other side that was just bowed out. And I'm not sure if that was from me taking the doors off, or if that thing was like somebody tried to break into it or something, like someone said. But my car has a few dings, but you know, normally when somebody try to break in, it'll have them really bad dents up here where they try to pry on the door and stuff. So it could be those little airbag things I got a set up there that people use to pry the door open if you lock your door. That could have definitely bent it if they didn't be careful. But either way, that's a lot better. So let's go ahead and try to get this shifter took out, and I gotta go locate the short shifter Prelude unit. All right, guys, so fast forward probably 3-4 days now, and I got the shifter out. Now what I have to do, well, what I was doing was I was digging through all of my bolt bins over there, trying to locate bolts for this stock shifter here. because I know I could have sworn I kept them. I could have swore. I really think that there's a boot in the shift knob somewhere around here if I look hard enough. But anyway, when I found just about every bolt I needed to put this thing in, I found this. And guys, this was the shift knob from Hybrid Racing. And underneath this pin, as you can see, there's all the hardware for mounting this shifter. So these are those little bolts with the washer that goes there. And then also in there is the little pin that goes through this hole. See, I was gonna use a bolt and nut and just tighten it down like that, or just snug it down like that. But luckily we found everything that we need to put this shifter back in. The only thing I don't have is a shift knob. So what I may do is I might run the hybrid knob until maybe someone buys this shifter or something. Then from that point, I'll probably take and use the shift knob off of this shifter here. Just screw that on just to have something other than threads. And I'm honestly thinking that I'm gonna end up just buying like the little cheap eBay boot / shift knob kit that you can get. Like, I don't know what they run now. It's been a while since I bought one, but I think that's what I'm gonna end up buying. Just one of those like generic, you can get them with the blue stitching, red stitching. I'm gonna try to find just a regular old black one and a shift knob and get that thing mounted. Unless, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he has any or not, but unless Mark wants to send me one of his HSG shift knobs to put on here, then that's probably what I'm just gonna end up running. It was something up, bro. I tried the adjustments, but the issue with this shifter is this back part. Like when it hits right there, it's almost like it's not pulling it into second gear all the way. And it could be because it's a generic shifter meant for these Accords as well as Preludes. Maybe if I use hybrid cables, because maybe my cables are a little stretched or something, they are the factory cables. Maybe if I did that, it would do it. But as far as the stock cables go, this thing was killing it. So I'm gonna definitely put it back, because if I keep trying to bang gears with this shifter, it's gonna end up messing up my H transmission, and I don't want that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing reinstalled back in. I'm probably not gonna bore y'all with all that, because I know what you're here for. You guys wanna see me not miss a gear, because again, the OGs know this car was a ripper. Again, I know the clutch is going bad, but now guys, I don't be trying to sell y'all stuff that I wouldn't use myself, but this lock door JP400 jump starter / air compressor, it just came in handy, boys. So you just saw the last clip. I couldn't get this thing to start. I knew it was gonna be that way because I did forget and leave battery post connected. So anytime I do that, it will kill the battery. And then I've been working with the door open and the lights have been on. So yeah, but got that JP on her now, and let's see what she does. Man, bro. Old trapper boy. Once she got a little temper in her, boy, she'll sit and idle just as beautiful. Got this thing warming up. I've got all my tools out, and what we're gonna do now is take this baby out, probably drive it to Cookout, get me a cookout tray because I haven't eaten lunch today. gang. That was just a quick 3 to 4, no lift. It feels night and day, bro. I don't know, it's like, it almost feels better with a little bit more play, like a little bit more travel, if I'm making sense. Like, I'm not trying to knock the hybrid shifter. It probably works, I know, I'm sure it works great in Civics. But for some, man, I don't know. And maybe, again, if I would have done the cables as well, that would have been the difference. Man, who knows? I mean, if we don't sell the shifter, maybe down the line we'll grab a set of their cables and revisit the whole situation. But my thing is, as pretty as that shifter was, and it shifted nice and clunky, like really made it feel a lot stiffer. It made it feel almost as if I didn't have cables. It felt like I had an actual shift linkage. But man, it just, I could not get them gears like I want. Yeah, can I get a chicken nugget tray?
5 or 10 count.
10 count.
What's your good size and drink?
Double seasoned fries and a chew wine with no ice. You too. just no lifted this bitch. We just no lifted it. Oh my God. It felt so good. It felt so good. It's there, boys. It's definitely there. It's just, like I said, it's been a while since I felt like this much slop. Like this shifter moves a lot, and so I gotta really reinvent my shifting for this application. But I definitely think it's there. I do think that clutch will help though. because the engagement points on this one are so high that when I stop the clutch and get off of it, it's like, it's a lot longer. It takes a lot longer for it to engage and disengage than it used to. So, but yeah, man, other than that though, it feels a lot better. Like, I feel more confident that that I can get it into the gear, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would say this is definitely a success. This is definitely a step in the right direction to getting trapped back to where it needs to be, as far as like being able to no lift and being able to like actually race it if I want to. I mean, it's not the fastest car, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not the slowest. I think this thing will this thing will run with some maximum. I think this thing will run with a maximum, which ain't saying much to y'all, but around here people make maximums fast. So take that as you want. Nonetheless, Big Trapper is outside, and I really want to try to drive this thing more, guys. I really do. So I got one or two more little things I want to do to it before I really get to that point. Yes, one of them is a windshield. I already know. Matter of fact, the ones watching, if y'all want me to have a windshield so bad, somebody send me $250 on Cash App, and I will put a windshield in this car and video and everything. Other than that, I am gonna get one. It's just gonna be sometime between now and maybe the springtime, maybe the summer. I'm gonna try to go and get one because I do plan on driving this car a lot more, and a windshield is definitely gonna help you guys as well as myself with vision and seeing. So I definitely want to do that. And another thing that I need to do that's very, very important is I definitely need to change these headlights out. I'm probably gonna use one of the stop sets that I have in the shop. I'm just gonna clean them up again. I think I did do a polish and re-clear on those, but they've been sitting in there and they've gotten overspray and stuff on them. So probably re-clean and maybe re-clear some more of those and then slap them in here. We already got LEDs in the car, so we should be able to see really good after that. Well guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. I got Trap back over here beside Harley, chilling. Harley will be getting some love, hopefully in the next couple months as well. We are gonna be completely repainting this thing. As you know, in previous videos, we already did the engine bay, so now we gotta redo the outside to match, and then Nisha will drive this again, and maybe we'll do a couple of like car meets and stuff together, both traps out. Maybe we'll do something like that. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all excited to see Trap back outside, make sure you leave a like. If you're excited to see me no lift this thing, make sure you leave a like as well. And I will catch y'all next time, guys. Remember, respect our bills. Peace out.